Hello and welcome to Mountain Patriot Homestead. I hope everyone is having a beautiful weekend. The weather here is gorgeous. We have moved past those 20 something degree days that we had earlier in the week, and today the temperatures are in the 70s. The birds are singing, the bees, you may hear them zip by once in a while, but it is gorgeous. So I'm sitting outside. I apologize for any wind noise you may catch in this, or planes flying over, or whatever background noises go on, but I just couldn't bear to do this inside. It's just too gorgeous outside. I want to say happy Easter to each of you. Happy Resurrection Day, whichever way you say it. And just tell you that I hope that each of you are aware of the meaning of this these few days, everything from Holy Friday to Resurrection Sunday. I hope you're aware of what has brought us these days and who has brought us these days. I'm not going to preach to you. I have tried to record this several times and I come across as being preachy, and I don't want to do that because I believe there are so many others out there that can do it so much better than me and explain the true meaning of these days that we as Christians recognize. And so I just want to say that I hope that if you do not know what this weekend symbolizes, that you go and study and find out what it means, because it has eternal impact. And if you don't believe that, unfortunately, it's going to impact whether you believe or not. But again, I'm not going to preach at you or to you. I'm just going to leave it at that. I just wanted to do a video today and reminisce a little of Easter's past and little things that we done as I was growing up, and then as my kids were little, and I guess whenever I was little, I remember, what do I remember most from that? My husband says, "Wow, you can remember back that far." It's like, boy, but I guess what I remember most is, as a young child, Mama making Easter dresses every Easter. Easter dresses, the little hat, little matching shoes, gloves, that sort of thing. I remember those. And when my little sister came along, then she would make me and her matching outfits. She would sew them. She wouldn't go buy them. She would actually sew the outfits, make them for us. And then I remember Easter egg hunting. We would always, and I apologize, I know there's fixing to be wind noise. There has not been any wind on this side of the house until I start recording this. But I remember Easter egg hunting with my cousins, and I remember there were times that when I would hide the eggs, I would try to make them very obvious for my little sister, because she was little, and I always just did not want to see her unhappy because she couldn't find as many eggs. And little ones, you got to pretty much lay them on top of the grass for them to find them. But I remember trying to make them very obvious for them when she was real little. And even slipping a few in her Easter basket when she wasn't looking, so she would have more eggs in her basket. Because it's sad when you've got older kids and they've got a basket full of eggs and you got a little bitty one and they've got one. So, I'd slip, and it's, I didn't do that because I'm just such a nice person. No, I would do that because I don't like seeing people sad. And so, I would just do that. And I remember Mama fixing ham. She'd fix ham and she'd make her famous potato salad. I say famous because it wasn't famous to anybody except our little community, because Mama's potato salad would be requested whenever there was any type of community event or church event. They would always ask, "Can your mama make some of her potato salad?" Because her potato salad was really good, and she would make a huge big old bowl of it, and it would be wiped out. But on Easter, she would make the potato salad, and she would make her homemade rolls and some type of vegetables. She'd always have a bunch of different vegetables, and a dessert, some type of dessert. And that was Easter for us. She would make beautiful cakes. Mama had the patience to make cakes. Me, I just kind of, well, you've seen some of my stuff. If I can't throw it together, yeah, well, I don't make pretty stuff. I make utilitarian stuff. She could make pretty stuff, but she could make beautiful cakes, and she would make those for Easter. And we just, Easter was a very quiet holiday, I guess, for us. It wasn't like there was big fanfare or anything going on. We would hide eggs. If it was raining outside, we'd hide them in the house and hoped you found them all, because you don't want to find an Easter egg, a month later behind the couch or something. And one of the things that we would do is pretty much, well, when we lived in North Carolina, pretty much every Easter, we would go fishing. Daddy would load up the car the night before, and then sometime in the middle of the night, I would feel him carrying me out to the car. We'd be wrapped up in blankets, and Mom and Daddy would drive. We'd drive to Green River or Lake James or one of those places, and we'd fish. And then when we moved to East Texas, we we've done some of that. But then as I got older and got to be a teenager and fell into with a youth group at church, we'd do more church things for Easter, and that was kind of how it developed as I was growing up. Then, of course, when my boys came along, we again done the Easter eggs and all of that type things, and just the I can still picture them in my head. Little baskets, little boys running all over the yard, getting excited when they'd find eggs, and of course, we're sitting there going, well, if you're getting warmer, oh no, you're getting cold. Hoping they would find all these eggs, and just the memories of them doing things like that, sitting in church and just watching them, because when they were little, we went to church on Sundays, and we would sit there and watch them and their little Easter programs, and they'd always have little Easter things at church, and just getting to watch the boys do things as they were growing up in and celebrating Easter. And the sunrise services, going wherever the church was having their sunrise service, and watching as the sun just broke the horizon, and then celebrating with He Arose, and singing the songs of celebration of the resurrection, and just getting so caught up in the moment, just knowing what it all signified. And I think back of those times and I really miss it. There's a lot of times me and my husband talk about when the boys were little. And sorry, I get a little emotional. I'm a girl, out loud. But think back when the boys were little and just, you know, all the fun times we had. We still laugh about when we'd go to the river and we didn't have a lot of money, so we'd buy, a little ball at Walmart for like $1, and we'd go play in the river and knock this ball around all day for a week, just playing in the river, and we'd have so much fun with that dollar ball, and just, you know, simple things that make the most memories. So I hope that this weekend, no matter where you are, who you're with, that you are making good memories. We are not doing a lot. We have a 3-day weekend this weekend, and it's just me and my husband here this weekend, and we're not doing a lot. We're Yesterday and today we've been, trying to do things around here as usual. But tomorrow we are going to recognize the day as for what it is. I'm sorry, we're fixing to get a big gust of wind. We're going to recognize the day for what it is as a holy day, and spend tomorrow morning in church, and we're going to have the grill going tomorrow here at the house and smoking some things on the grill and just enjoying a quiet day here at the house and contemplating and remembering all of our loved ones, and all of Easter's past and Easter's to come. And I hope that you are all doing the same. And I love y'all. I know this was not a really informative video, but again, these videos I do to not just share how-to videos. Everybody out there has got these how-to videos that probably can do things much better than me. This is more of a, here we are. If I'm showing you what we're doing or how we're doing something, or sometimes I may just be sitting here visiting with you, I hope each time you consider this as you've stopped by to visit, and I am sitting down with you as a friend or as family and sharing that with you. But I love y'all. I've got to get up and get back to work. I love y'all again. You have a great Easter, and I'll talk to you again later. Mountain Patriot Homestead, signing out.